I've been hearing about this pho for a minute, so I pulled up to Quang in Minneapolis. This place is packed. They're serving up Vietnamese classics, including bánh mì and pho. I started with an order of egg rolls. These little things were packed with filling. On that first bite, it had a nice little crunch to it. The flavor was decent. The noodles weren't overcooked, and they weren't oily. I had to try it with the dipping sauce. It really intensified the flavor of the egg roll. Wait a minute, there's something different about this sauce. I can tell. That's house-made right there. The pork egg roll was not only full of flavor, but full of ingredients. And that house-made sauce really intensified it. 6 out of 10. Next up was the fried chicken. I started with a flat. This thing had a crusty exterior. The chicken was nice and juicy. The crust had a nice crunch to it, but the inside lacked flavor. So I went for a drummy for the dip. This sauce was thick. It was real tasty, but something's amiss. I gotta take one more bite. This one was hidden. That flavor went through. I guess the drummies are better than the flats. The flavor of the fried chicken then amazed me. It reminded me of typical Asian fried chicken. No unique flair. The interior was juicy and the exterior was crunchy. 6 out of 10. Up next was the banh mi. I ordered the chef's favorite, tek moi. From what I've seen online, this sandwich looked pretty thin. This bread was nice and crusty. The bite was crunchy, but none of the meats or sauce came through that were added to it. The vegetables almost overtook the whole sandwich. And these chips they pair with them, they gotta be Ruffles. Those is Ruffles. This was my first banh mi, and I was disappointed. Nothing but the herbs and vegetables really shone through on this. And I wish they could have paired it with something other than chips. 5 out of 10. On to the chicken pho. This soup was piping hot. I went in for those noodles, and they were perfectly cooked. I had to try the chicken by itself. This chicken was tender. Time to see what this broth is about. The broth was fragrant. In the taste, it was more savory than sweet, which was really nice. This pho was light on the palate. The chicken was tender, but not very flavorful. You could smell the fragrance of the cinnamon and star anise used in the broth. 7 out of 10. I finished off with a ribeye pho. This came out piping hot as well. The noodles in this one was cooked perfectly too, utilizing what smelled and tasted like the same broth. I hit the ribeye by itself. It looked a little underwhelming, and what do you know? It was. It was time to add the toppings now. Extra bean sprouts for me, please. I put a little bit of everything in it. Doesn't that bite look good? The items added definitely helped the soup, but I needed this to be a little feisty. I asked for some chili peppers, and this is what they provided me with. Time to kick it up a notch. This is what I was looking for. This is everything I wanted in a bite. Taking these flavors to another plane. I gotta suck this broth down. So much umami. Whew. Quang done folded me up. The ribeye pho was reminiscent to the chicken pho with the broth. The ribeye added beefiness. When adding all the ingredients, it definitely intensified the flavors. 7 out of 10. Quang, 6.5 out of 10. Everything came out piping hot with good flavor, even during busy times. Follow me at Low Key Delicious as I pull up the different joints. I'll see y'all at the next one.